What is up, everybody? I'm of course the one, the only, the Joker of Yu-Gi-Oh! Representing the Legion of Yu-Gi-Oh! And today I'm coming at you with an awesome updated deck profile of my Trickstars. I know I do it a lot, but come on guys, you guys must love my Trickstars. It's the best one of them all. Clearly, I'm better than Jesse Baron. Clearly. Shout out to Jesse Baron. Come at me, bruh. Team FTK, come at me. I'll beat you with my own Trickstar deck. And this is why, because it is truly an absolutely insane deck, and I just have to show you guys the updated version, which I hope you guys will enjoy. Now, this deck actually did come first place at my last local tournament at GameTraders Salisbury, so I just had to show you guys. This deck has changed quite a bit. The combos have, of course, changed. And if you want to see any of the duel videos recorded at GameTraders Salisbury, there'll be links to them in the description down below. But without further ado, for the thing that you came for, it's time to jump right into this deck profile. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Let the good times roll!
Okay guys, so I'm doing this a little bit different. I'm going to be showing you guys my face as well as the actual cards. And comment down below if you guys like this version a lot more, or if you guys just want to see the cards. But to start us off, of course, we're running the triple Candina. Candina is an absolute great card. It is basically the Stratos of the deck. It is what has been declared as the Stratos, and this is why, I say Stratos should be coming back, because it just searches and it absolutely is insane. The next, of course, we are running triple Lycris. Lycris is your burn, and that one Lilybell for direct attack. Now, I've seen some people run more than one Lilybell. Now, that's perfectly fine in other decks, but personally in this deck, if you're playing the more meta version, play only the one Lilybell. If you run two, it really gets cluttered in your hand. Lilybell is great for doing that direct attack, but you don't need to use it too much. So those are the only Trickstars I play. Those are the only ones that I say people should play. Now, you can play all those other budget ones, but personally, if you're playing it the best way possible, you only be running these particular ones. On from that, from my hand traps, I am only running triple Ash and triple Droll. I do not run Ghost Ogre. I do not run Effect Veiler. The reason that being is because, Ogre is pretty much mediocre at this point. It's not the best card that we could be playing. The way that, Trickstars work is, even if my card is sent to the graveyard, 9 out of 10, I still get the search. So, against the top meta decks like Trickstars, against Gokis, and against Sky Strikers, even if that card is sent to the graveyard, 9 out of 10, it still gets an effect. So, Ghost Ogre ends up being a waste of a card. Effect Veiler is fun, but, it has to be during your opponent's main phase, and if they can't chain it, then, yeah, you can really stump them. But a lot of decks these days can, chain and stop it. So that's why I only run Ash and Droll, because Droll works against so many decks, it absolutely annoys a lot of people and is absolutely fun. Ash, if they go to special summon that one card, and, if I am versing a deck that doesn't special summon a lot, yeah, you can side out Ash. But, it's just also nice because I've got 3 Ultra Rares, which is absolutely great. But that's just a little bonus. But, I mean, Droll and Lock really does hurt a lot of decks. Ash, vaguely hurts a few decks, so it is a pretty expensive card. So if you can't afford it, don't worry, play something else. But, it's still a great card in my opinion. On from there, my last two monsters are the double Eater of Millions from the Battle of Legend Relentless Revenge set. I haven't been able to open this set, but I was able to pick up these two, which just look absolutely nice. As you can see by the camera, it just looks absolutely beautiful. So, this is another really fun card. Main decking it is even more fun because, if you are losing really, really bad, if you've got your opponent playing so many annoying cards, and you draw into this, you just, special summon, pop their stuff, banish it, whatever, or the attack is insane after you use Polar Desires, and that's why I love running this card. And plus, I used to side deck this card for a really long time, but after realizing that is a lot better in the main, I put this in, I took out Ghost Ogre, and it's been working a lot better since. So those are the only monsters I run in the deck, guys. That's pretty much my only monster lineup. That's the only monsters I even need to run, other than the 2 monsters in my side, which you'll see later. So moving on from there, you've of course got my spells. Now my spells are pretty generic, triple Light Stage, the triple Secret Terraforming. Don't worry if you can't get Secret, I just love having an almost pure rarity deck. It looks absolutely nice. I mean, comment down below if you guys love that as much as I do. But Light Stage, what it does, it goes into all of your searches. Terraforming, search Light Stage. Simple as that. I actually run triple Chain Summoning still. I'm probably one of the few Trickstar decks that still run Chain Summoning. I've seen a lot of decks that don't run this. But I run it for the plain and simple reason of, if I'm versing someone that has Effect Veiler, or if I'm versing someone that has Ghost Ogre, right? Or, you know, has some crazy card because I use Light Stage and I've still got a Candina in my hand, whatever. Chain Summoning is really fun to use against them because practically, as soon as I resolve this, 9 out of 10 I win that match because of able to do those additional summons is absolutely insane and it is beautiful. So that's why I still run it. This is a personal choice. If you don't want to run that, that's perfectly fine, but trust me, if you've seen my duel videos, you would know how much I've used Chain Summoning, and it's absolutely brilliant. From there, I'm now main decking triple Scapegoat, pretty generic, you know, basically, you just use it for the Knightmare combo, it's absolutely great. Went out of my way to try and get the 3 same rarity, this is the one that's not the same rarity, but oh well, the fact that they're still rare is absolutely beautiful. Scapegoat just goes for a lot of your combos and, you know, is just absolutely brilliant. And even if you're not playing Trickstars, but you're playing Gokis, or if you're playing, you know, pretty much any deck that runs a Link deck, you know, any of those Link cards, I would recommend picking up Scapegoat, because it is just an absolute annihilator. If you can protect yourself for that one turn, I've gone down to so much of like 1,000 life points so many times, use Scapegoat and end up turning around the turn. I mean, the entire game is just absolutely insane. Then from there, I'm running triple Mind Control. Sorry that's a common. I haven't been able to get, you know, a rarity version of this, but trust me, when I'm able to, I'll show you guys. You know I will. I show you all my new stuff, like, you know, this is my new Joker, by the way. But I love this card because I've used it so many times. This is a card that I kept on main decking every single time I sided. I end up putting this into the main deck, so I just gave up now and I've put it into main because being able to take my opponent's monster, use it for my Link material, and 9 out of 10 if I go into Phoenix, that I'm not only getting rid of one of their monsters, but I'm also getting rid of one of their back rows, so it's a plus and it's absolutely great. I then also run double Poet Desires for that draw, 1 Monster Reborn and 1 Regeki. Self-explanatory, you know, Monster Reborn, bring it back, Regeki, wipe the board. If you don't have a Regeki, don't worry, get Dark Hole, but personally, Regeki is absolutely great, and there's so many reprints of this card that, you know, hopefully you're able to get it for yourself. For the last bit of the main deck, my traps, of course, I'm running still triple Reincarnation, self-explanatory, you have to, you know, if you're playing Trickstars, you have to play Trickstar Reincarnation. The great part about this card is the fact that it has been reprinted in Battles of Legend Relentless Revenge. I've already seen Awesome James pull it, so I mean, hopefully all the rest of you can pull it too. And then, for my last traps, Disturbance Strategy. Even though this is more of a Knightmare version than the Burn version, I still love playing Disturbance Strategy because of the whole Draw and Lock combo. If I wasn't playing this, I would go out of my way to find super rare Torrential Tributes. I would go out of my way to try and find them, but those would be my only other choice. I would only either run this, or super rare Terraforming, or, you know, Ultra Terraforming, whatever Terraforming. Sorry, not Terraforming. Torrential Tribute, guys. Sorry, just a long day. But I would go out of my way to find those Torrential Tributes, because that is just absolutely insane. The fact of being able to, if I wanted to, you know, just, they summon their stuff, I go Torrential, then during main phase, Scapegoat, you win the game. It's absolutely insane. So that's it for the main deck, guys. Now moving on to the side deck. So the side deck is as follows. And I'll start with traps before I go into monsters, just to be special. I actually run one unending Nightmare. The reason I run this is because I have faced Paleos recently so many times, and Imperial Order is a bitch to this deck. Imperial Order just screws over this deck so much, so that's why I'm like, nah, I have to play that one unending. Being able to pop that Imperial Order, that Royal Decree, you know, sorry, not the Royal Decree, just the Imperial Order, and those annoying cards like that, you know, is just absolutely great. Double Anti-Spell Fragrance because, you know, even though pendulums aren't a big thing anymore, they still are played, but this is also great against the whole Sky Striker or the mirror matches. Double Dimensional Barrier. Now, I know this card is really weird to see in a deck because not many people play it, but I've put this in because, you know, it depends on what you face at your locals, what you're playing against a lot. And recently, I've been playing against a lot of Invoked, I've been playing against a lot of Totalies, and those have been my two biggest matchups. So, I mean, against them, these cards work absolutely great. Then for my spells, I'm running triple Called by the Grave because of those annoying hand traps, double Twin Twister for back row removal, Self-explanatory, of course. You don't have to play Twin Twister if you don't want to. If you want to still play Cosmic Cyclone, that's up to you. I just don't like running that card purely and simply because of the time rule, and it can really hurt you. Double Prohibition because, you know, this card is just a banless card. It is simply just a card that is the legit banless. So, just by calling one card that I don't want to see in the game, say, if I'm versing Paleo, and I know, you know, I don't want to see that Totally Awesome. I'll use one to call Totally Awesome, and the other, you know, I forget the name of it, but I'll try to figure it out whenever I'm versing it. The one card that would pop the Prohibition, use it against that. Or if I'm going up against, you know, basically anything that I know is a really powerful card, Prohibition. If I'm going up against Lair of Dex deck of, you know, that annoying Diabolus when he had that, can use this, call Diabolus, whatever. Honestly, it's just great. Then that one Dark Hole for that board wipe, and double Honest, because honestly it's a fun card. Just being able to, you know, the opponent never expects this half the time, and if you're versing a rogue, if you're playing against someone that's not the top, but even if top sometimes, you know, just drop that Honest when they've got that really powerful card, and if they've got no negates, you win the game. It's absolutely great feeling. So that's why I play those in my side deck. And the last thing, of course, is my extra deck. So on my extra deck, I play double Link Spider, of course, for the scapegoat targets. One Mrs. Radiant, because the combo of just Link Spider, Mrs. Radiant just is so much fun. One Proxy, because it is a combo extender. If I go, you know, say for sometimes I can't always go into the Knightmare straight away, but I could go Link Spider, Mrs. Radiant, somehow bring in Proxy, then, you know, go for more combos for there. I can easily special summon so many monsters if I want to. Then I also run the one Undercollect Taker. The reason this being is it just lowers the attack of an annoying card I don't want to deal with. And then for my Nightmares, I only run these four. These are the only four you need to play in my opinion. Phoenix, pop a back row. Cerberus, pop a special summon monster in the main deck. Goblin, extend your combos by an additional normal summon. Unicorn, plain and simple, return an annoying card that you don't want to deal with. From there, I also still play Ninjutsu. The reason this being is because I haven't been able to pick up a firewall, guys. I haven't been able to. I'm still searching for that firewall. And you guys know, as soon as I pick up that firewall, or Sayuja, I don't care which one, I will take out Ninjutsu. But this is only in here because it's another problem solver card, which is basically what, you know, firewall is, what Sayuja is. So, you know, it depends on which ones you're able to get. If you're only able to get this, that's fine, play the World Chalice combo. But honestly, I want to take this card out so badly, I just haven't been able to get a firewall. I also still play one Tregate Wizard. The reason this being is because it's, once again, just another fun combo extender. Whole bunch of negates on the field is always fun. One Topologic Trispana. And the reason this being, Paleos. It screws over Paleos, back row decks, all that kind of stuff is always fun. The one Holy Angel for that burn damage, which is always absolutely amazing. The amount of times I actually use this card, there's actually been a few combos where I go Holy Angel, then I'll special summon a few more monsters, bring them out, go link plays and all that, and just absolutely annihilate. If you haven't actually seen some of my combos, go check out my previous duel videos and all those kind of videos, guys. You'll always see these combos, guys. The recent ones, if you want to check them out, have been my last duel videos recorded at GameTraders Salisbury, so go check them out if you really want to see my combos. Or if you want me to make a whole video just on my combos, comment down below and I'll happily make that for you guys. But then I've also got one Borolo Dragon, because problem solving, it's absolutely great. And for my last card, Phantom of the Breaksword. So that is my Trickstar deck. That's what I've been able to get so far, and it works really, really well in my opinion. Just being able to go into, you know, the scapegoats really do help this deck. Going into Goblin gives me the additional summon. If I've got problems, you know, Borolo Dragon easily solves it. So this deck really does work really, really well, and it's working a lot better. And, you know, I absolutely love playing this deck, guys. And I really hope you guys love seeing this deck. And, you know, if you do, comment down below that you do, and I'll continue to make these particular deck profiles to you guys. And if you like me recording it this way, where I show you my face as well as the actual deck, I'm happy to do that for you guys. I would love to do that. That's what I love doing. But, of course, guys, this is the end of the deck profile. I really hope you guys did enjoy it. As always, just comment down below what you guys want to see next. If it be deck profiles, tip videos, whatever it may be. If I'm able to make it, which hopefully I am, I'm always happy to make it. And of course, guys, if you want to see those duels, go check them out. There will be links to them in the description down below so you guys can see those combos for yourself. But of course, that ends it for this video. Till the next one, guys, just keep on smiling, enjoy the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Whatever TCG game you play, and that of course ends it for me, the Joker of Yu-Gi-Oh! Representing the Legion, signing off.